Welcome to the overview video of the pneumatic wings. This is not the tutorial. This is just a quick overview, just showing like the back brace and how the pneumatics work and how the feathers work and just a basic overlook of the wings. So the tutorial is coming, I promise. Part of the problem is when I made the video that you saw and the video that you're about to see, I had about 2 hours before I had to ship them. They were made on a very tight schedule. So I did not take any video or any photos of them while I was making them because I made them so quickly. But I am planning on making a new set of wings. I'm going to take detailed photos, detailed notes, and video on different steps in the process. So it's coming, but I need to make a whole new one. And each one takes about 120 hours to make. So, sorry, it's gonna be a while. Hopefully by the end of December, but don't hold me to that. The second part of the problem is I kind of need to make money so I can pay bills while making the tutorial. And the tutorial will eventually make me money, but I have bills now. So, I'm doing this in my free time, which is pretty much non-existent, but I am losing sleep for you. Never fear. But it's coming soon, and I'm sorry that it's taking so long. I know you guys want it yesterday, but I can only lose so much sleep. So I will have that to you as soon as humanly possible. For those of you out there who are super crafty, this video might be enough for you to reverse engineer what I've done, and I'm hoping to do just little update videos on certain parts of the process ahead of time, so those of you that are like just rearing to go, you can get certain pieces of it done ahead of time, like how to sketch out a wing in full scale and how to make fake feathers. I'm hoping I can get you guys some quick video tutorials. I'm making no promises within the next couple of weeks, but that'll be out sooner rather than later, and that's the most time-consuming part of the whole thing. So hopefully that'll be out soon, and I hope that's good enough. But anyway, without further ado, here is my video on my pneumatic wings. Hope you guys enjoy. Buddy, here's a quick tour of my automatically deploying wings. They are an aluminum frame with individually pivoting feathers on top. The big feathers are handmade, and then real feathers are put over top, and then you have a sleeve that covers the base, that just ties on with elastic ties to let it stay flexible. So the way these work is with air pressure. So there's this tank. That tank connects to this switch. And then this switch has two sides. It has down, and then it has up. And the down line snakes its way over here. And I actually don't know which one's which. Hold on. This is the up line, and this is the down line. And so when you want to go up, air comes in through here. It tees off, and then it goes to this piston, pushes air into this side, and then pushes air out and up to the rod that's up here that you can't see, to this rod, and then that rod goes out. And then when you press the down side, it goes to that T and runs up through here, and then pushes air on this side, and then pushes the plate back down this way, making the rod go back down. And that's basically how it works. One thing to note, focus. One thing to note, all of these fittings, every single one, is a push to connect fitting. And this is important because it means that pretty much anybody can fix these if something goes wrong, because a line can blow if the pressure's too high or something. So what you do to fix it, if a line blows, I might need 2 hands for this. Yeah, I need 2 hands. Pardon. Okay, so to get these undone, I don't know if it'll focus this close. See this little ring? And then there's this little part that pushes in. It's kind of like a Chinese finger trap. These are push to connect fittings, so to connect it, all you do is just push it in as best you can. Wiggle it in there. And then it's set. It won't come out. There's a ring that locks around it when you try and pull it out. To get it out, you have to push this little ring back and then pull this out. And I need 2 hands to do it because it really does hold on to it like super duper tight. But the nice thing is you don't need any special tools or anything. You just cut the line and then put some Teflon tape over it to create a good seal, and then you just push it in. And you want to make sure that it pushes in, like this is the full length of that space. It needs to push in most of the way. So if you push it in, it stops like that far in. It's not in far enough. So yeah, but other than that, all of the push to connect fittings are super duper easy to do. And if you ever need to replace a line, or you want to lengthen a line or anything, you can just take the line out, and then I send extra line, or you can just go buy more at Home Depot. You can make it a mile long if you want to. You're wasting a lot of air that way, but you can do it. So the way the sleeves work is they have these elastic ties, and those correspond to, you know, ties on the other side, obviously. The first tie goes on this side of all of the feathers. The next one, where is it? That's the first one. That's the third one. Oh. The next one goes in through here, here, and then over here. And there's 3 ties there. There's one that goes in, you can even see, comes up through here. One that goes just past this first group of feathers here. And then 2 ties, one right on the inside of the wrist, and then one at the very end, past these 2 feathers. So yeah, once you get them fished through, I fish all of these ones on the end here. I fish past the line that holds the pulls the feathers up, and then all the rest of them come more towards the base. The reason for this is when this elbow comes down, it creates a lot more space. That's why you see the shape of this is actually quite large at the end. So all of these feathers right here are actually a part of the sleeve, because once this comes down, it like points really far downward and you need to cover it. So having the elastic by this means that it's going to, you know, kind of pull up and bunch up when it's open, and then when it closes, you have it scraping against metal, and that's where the most of the tension is, there and up at the top. So anyway, sorry everything's really closed up. I don't have an assistant yet, but yeah, that's how those work. Hope that was informative, and if you guys have any questions, want to know how to make your own, want me to make ones for you, let me know in the comments below or in a message, and I will be happy to give you more info. Thanks!